Hi everyone, welcome to Cynthia's Pandemic Kitchen. So this is week 7 of pause here in New York, and it's been pretty interesting. People are finding new ways to communicate. Zoom has become a big part of our lives for work, for play. People are having Zoom happy hours, which is really great. I had a friend who was drinking a margarita, and I was like, yes, margarita. And he's like, oh yeah, I found this pre-made mix. I was a bartender for many, many years. And so today I am going to show you how to make proper cocktails while you are practicing social distancing. Because if you are doing your part by staying home, then you deserve a proper cocktail. But first,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now my hands are squeaky clean. Won't you come and cook with me?
guys, you're already drinking red wine, right? So what is the logical next step? Making sangria, duh. You'll need these following ingredients. Of course, a bottle of Rioja, a little bit of orange juice, some brandy. You can also use triple sec or Cointreau. We'll need some fruit. I have an apple, orange, and a lemon, and I also have a cinnamon stick. And if you like your sangria on the sweeter side, you can add a little bit of sugar. First step is to cut our fruit. Before you cut it, make sure you wash it well because it is going to go into your cocktail. You're gonna cut the amount of fruit that you need depending on how much sangria you're making. I'm alone, so I'm just gonna be making about a little over a pint of sangria, so I'm gonna be using this mason jar. So put all your fruit in there first, and then we're gonna add a little bit of orange juice. Ooh. Just a little bit. See, that's about that much. Add some brandy. Again, I'm gonna add about equal parts orange juice and brandy. So I do everything just by sight. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar, and then I'm going to add my red wine. Then you're just gonna mix it up. And then finally, I'm going to add 1 cinnamon stick. And then let it chill in the fridge so that all the flavors can kind of combine with the cinnamon, and then just adds a little extra oomph to your drink. All right, that's it. For the next drink, I'm gonna show you how to make an Aperol Spritz. This is one of my favorite summer drinks. Oh my God, anytime I have it, I just feel like I'm outdoors in Italy, just looking fabulous and just being amazing. And I know we can't do that this summer, obviously, but we could at least pretend, right? First and foremost, Aperol, which is a liqueur from Italy that has a bitter orange taste. Of course, you'll need some Prosecco because this is an Italian cocktail. And then club soda. For garnish, if you're feeling really fancy, an orange. The only measurements you need to remember for this recipe is 3, 2, 1. 2 parts Aperol, 1 part club soda, ice, a little bit of an orange because, as I mentioned, I am fancy. Isn't that pretty? Okay, for the next recipe, I'm going to show you how to make, I think, possibly the most perfect cocktail there is. Why is this cocktail perfect? Because it's got the right balance of acidity, sweetness, and booziness. Can you guess what it is? The margarita. So the star of the show here obviously is the tequila. We are using a reposado. Next is agave, and of course limes. A little bit of orange juice. Here's a jalapeno. And then you can rim your glass with tajin, which is a chili pepper lime salt seasoning. We'll need 2 glasses here. This little dish here is going to be for helping to rim your glass, lime press, a knife. First thing I'm going to do is prep for rimming the glass. Just take a little dish and put a little bit of seasoning there, just like that. If you're gonna make a spicy margarita, you're gonna cut a little bit of jalapeno, cut the end off, cut some slices, just a few, depending on how spicy you want it. I'm gonna cut my limes. Just put some lime juice on there. You see, I don't know if you could see what I'm doing here. I'm literally just hitting that moist part onto the chili powder. And that's how you do a rim. Okay, so this is our jar for actually making the drink. 2 ounces, it's about there. They say it's like 3/4 of an ounce of agave. If you do like Cointreau or triple sec in your margarita and you don't have it, this will like add that flavoring into it. Press these limes into the drink. So, yep, I have 3 limes, and that looks just right. Put some ice in my drink, cover it up, and I'm gonna shake it. Take your jalapenos, just drop them into your drink. Press them a little bit. Or if you have a muddler, like how I do here, I don't know why I'm not even using that. Just bang it a little bit. Like literally just hit it. Pour your drink into your glass. Add a little bit more ice. Maybe just like 1 more cube. And that's it. You have a homemade margarita. Cynthia, that's real cute. Making a sangria, an Aperol Spritz, a margarita, okay, cool. But you know what? It's week 7. And I don't know where my unemployment check is. I didn't get my stimulus check. Better Call Saul is over and Westworld isn't doing it for me anymore. So what do you want me to do? Listen, I got you. You need a real stiff drink. You need an old-fashioned. All right, guys. Drastic times require drastic measures. Here we go. Bourbon, bitters, sugar, water, lemon peel, and tools. First thing, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now, why am I all of a sudden using measurements? Because this cocktail is so precious, you need to do that. And then a teaspoon of water. And then a dash of bitters. You're like, I don't have bitters in my house. Yeah, you do. You have bitters. You have bitters somewhere in your home. Just look in your pantry. You've got it. You're actually supposed to use a sugar cube, but I don't have sugar cubes because I'm fancy, but I'm not that fancy. And then you just like muddle this all together until the sugar dissolves. Oh my God. It smells good. It's the bitters. And then we're just going to add, and you know what? You deserve such a good cocktail that I'm actually gonna use my jigger. 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm just like gonna add 1 cube. If you're having a hard day, and a lot of us are having hard days these days, and you feel like you need something just a little bit stronger, treat yourself nice. Make yourself a nice... Whoa, hold up everybody. I started to clean up. I got into this whole like, oh, self-care, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute, this drink isn't finished yet. I'm just gonna take a little bit. Ugh. Lemon peel. Man, you guys can't see that. I wish I had like the camera and the camera skills. So what I did was I just like twisted the lemon, and then like the lemon oil came out, and then it like spritzed into the drink. And now the drink is perfect. I'm gonna taste it so I can show you. Guys, I had all these drinks. The Aperol, Margarita, the old fashioned. And now I have a headache. And I need coffee. An Irish coffee. Couldn't be more simple, guys. Irish whiskey. Just coffee, whipped cream, and sugar. You take your Brian Layer mug because you are a lefty like me. And you support WNYC, hopefully. And you pour your coffee. And then you take your whiskey, your Irish whiskey in particular. I'm Catholic, so I'm partial to Jameson. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to put, you know, my sugar. Just a little sugar to taste. And I'm going to mix it all up. Like, is this even a cocktail? Then you get some whipped cream. I have this like thing because we try to be fancy at our house. Just get some whipped cream. We use this with berries all the time. It's my fave. And just, that's it. Just put a little bit. Now you have a fancy coffee. You can even have this at a Zoom meeting with like decaf coffee. And nobody has to know you're drinking. I mean, if you're feeling like you don't want people to know you're drinking. I hope you found this useful. I mean, it was really fun for me, but like, no, seriously, like we all need to take the edge off. We're all very stressed out. You all deserve to have good cocktails. So take care of yourselves. Yeah, that's really it. Just take care of yourselves. If there's any way that I can help, please let me know. Please like and subscribe and send me comments. All right, guys, take care. Peace.